Guys, how are you doing? How was your weekend? This is Tobi from Young and Sold Out, and today I'm going to be talking about conformity. And I have a dictionary meaning of what conformity is, just so that we know the generally accepted meaning of what conformity is. And here it says conformity is behavior in accordance with socially accepted conventions or standards, which means bending yourself regardless of what you believe in. Conformity is making yourself flexible enough for people to accept you. Conformity is knowing that sex before marriage is bad, but still, you don't necessarily have. One thing about conformity is that you don't necessarily have to, commit the sin. You don't necessarily have to have premarital sex before you say you are conforming. Conforming is seeing people doing something and not being able to address it, or not speaking up about what you think about it. Like if I see somebody, let's just generalize, or if I see somebody lying, or if I see somebody stealing, one thing about sin that we need to know is that acknowledging sin and not addressing sin is also conforming. So I see somebody stealing from a shop and I just look at them and I laugh like and I make no attempt to draw attention to it or to make the person know that what they're doing is wrong, and I just let it slip. And it's like, oh, I just I want people to be comfortable with me. I don't want the thief to think that I'm a slack. I don't want anything to happen. And that's how conformity is. We tend to want people to accept us and want people to like us more, so we are less of Christians than we should be. I'm less vocal about my standards. I'm less vocal about my rules. I'm less vocal about what God has commanded me to do and the life that God has called me to live, because I don't want people to think that she's too good, or she's just always talking about Jesus. Is it every time? And I don't want people to be alarmed by the person that I am. So I'm less of me and I'm becoming more of who the world wants me to be. And that is who we are not supposed to be as people who are young and sold out. When you are young and sold out, you are called to be different. God has told us that we are going to be persecuted. We'll go through a lot, but at the end of the day, we know that our reward is great and our reward is in heaven. So I want to encourage everybody out there today, be strong, be young and sold out, and do not conform. No matter the situation when you find yourself in, no matter the people who are around, stand your ground and live your standards, and God will bless you in Jesus' name. Have a great week, guys.
Woke up, show love. A lot of y'all still don't know us.